So Ludo has this very nuanced neutral-based Mario that is just neutral-based. Very just like slow and steady, kind of wins the race and just knows exactly where to place those back airs and just how to open someone up.
No,
and Fizzmint just plays with the pedal to the metal, kind of just cracked out like a crazy person, but with a lot of intelligence and nuance at the same time.
When he is in speed art, he brings out the smoke confident, and it's kind of like he is actually on speed when he's in speed art. He just goes in and just does anything that he wants to. And as right now, he's just moving around like he is one of those guys in Street Spokane.
And Cal is lighting. Cal, when EWA's on deck, he is litten up. He is ready.
Yeah, I am like on the edge of my seats just to see what Fizzmint can do.
I want you to pop off on Nair streaks. Like,
yes!
Yes! You hit that reverse Nair. Yes!
You won neutral once. Yes!
I think, and what we're seeing right now is Fizzmint doing a great job of just keeping Mario out, but here's the thing, is that Ludo is so good at picking his punches and just knowing when there's an opening, which is why it's, I mean, still just very, very close, even though I would argue that this is kind of a tough, like, favored Shulk matchup just because of that giant sword, making it tough for Mario to get in.
Wasn't like that in Smash 4.
Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all.
But Ludo just being able to know when to pull the trigger on those up airs, on those F tilts, and just keep Fizzmint a little bit uncomfortable.
Right now, I'm pretty sure Fizzmint has it every single time, but only on Fizzmint and on fair and
Smash art.
On fairs and theirs. He hasn't really pulled out any of the other Shulk stuff that he likes to do, such as up B or such as down air in the other bullshit Shulk things. But right now, he's really going with his game plan of just throwing out those nairs and getting whatever he can off of that.
Ooh, that's gonna be damage.
Maximized confidence, as we're seeing right now. A big thing too, kind of going over like tier lists, a little bit of like the characters' metas that they progressed. Mario has suffered a little bit of a decline recently with the power creep that is DLC, and now we're starting to see Shulk showing the ability to really contend with that DLC. Seeing Jared at Rising Grind going pretty head to head with MK Leos through like several games. Like, just saying.
That was really, I feel like Shulk usually, I'm still a little shook from that. Shulk has magnet hands usually, so that was really weird that he missed that ledge. I'm not sure exactly, maybe he...
It was speed art. Speed art, it doesn't go as high, so it just...
Interesting.
Yeah, it does actually kind of peak a little bit at the top. Last time, like when I'm watching it at least, that's what
it goes up and then stays there instead of, sending them all the way up, so...
Really?
Which, by the way, bringing up all that tier list stuff to say about Ludo specifically, the fact that he makes this character work for so long is just a testament to just how good neutrally and as a player he is.
And Mario's one of those characters where it's like, yes, Mario is good, and I think everyone puts, their top 20 character for sure. But like, they don't win, they don't have a win button. Like Mario, you have to just have really good neutral.
Mario's buttons alone are really good though. I mean, like, he has frame 3 nair.
Oh, really?
All of his moves are so fast, and they all do what it's supposed to do. Like, this is basically like there's like a couple characters that I feel like that are the ultimate characters, and that is Wolf, and Aegis, where it's just like these buttons do what it's supposed to do, and Mario, because these buttons are fast and they're just the character.
But
there we go.
The one thing being exposed a little bit there is Mario's somewhat limited recovery options, and Fizzmint smelling blood in the water there and being able to go out.
Wow, and with the tag,
very good measure.
From Ludo.
Saucy cape action there, and not even totally necessary, I think. But
not at all. No, he was dead, but he's like, I don't even want to look at you.
Fizzmint smelled blood in the water. Well, Ludo just cleaned it up. He sopped it up a little bit. He said, "Hey, get out of here."
He said, "I don't really want this water right now. I'd rather have some soda or something."
Yeah.
Oh, let me get one of them sparklings.
Yeah. And those parries definitely going to be key, I think, as the set goes on for Ludo to be able to really capitalize on kind of just haymaker nairs and back airs. So, like, if he parries and is able to get in, because we haven't been able to see Ludo get any really big ladders started. Probably cognizant of defense, being able to just come out.
I think that it's mostly because Fizzmint's game plan was to basically like make sure that he doesn't have the ability to do that and basically play more horizontally. Right now, are we going to see the fair? Nope.
F tilt.
F tilt.
F tilt.
And
Actually, was that dash attack?
No, that was.
Oh, that was F tilt. Okay.
That's
F tilt,
F-tilt.
and just really knowing when to turn on that smash.
Dash attack Shulk sucks. F tilt is actually fast.
Okay. That's good. Good clarification. Thank you.
Yeah.
Both of you.
I've never seen Shulk
Never
before.
mind the
That's
fact
what
that,
I've heard.
never mind the fact that I have a Jared in my region.
You know,
Who?
sometimes the sword. Sometimes the sword.
Jared
moves,
is someone one.
Jared is keen. Yeah, there you go. No, no.
Sometimes it's a little tough to tell the different sword moves from each other, especially when you get that kill screen and you only see the kind of beginning of the move and you don't see the end of it. It's like, was that back air, up air, or no, back air? Was it?
Tilts?
Yeah, who knows?
I remember at the launch of this game, I couldn't tell like a single Lucina thing for a while.
They
look
yeah,
the same
They
still.
be
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
pretty similar
Oh, look,
sometimes.
I mean,
Yeah.
once you get like traumatized enough by just randy F smashes, you're just like, oh, okay, no.
Well, like,
The only one
you
I'm
know,
really scared of is the
Marth?
neutral B, where it just smacks
Yeah.
open your shield, and I'm just like
I
where's my thumb?
swear, like, if Marth, especially Marth, Lucina to some degree, up tilt and F tilt sometimes like look especially for Marth, look kind of similar. Just like it's like a swipey move, and if you're getting a kill screen with it, just you see only the beginning of the blade movement.
Yeah.
So you're like,
Actually-
oh, I'm not 100% sure.
Actually, you know what was like the biggest culprit who we actually saw earlier? Pyra. I can't tell its
yeah.
aerials apart at all. Like back air, forward
That's
air.
actually true. They look
Sometimes
so
down
similar.
air. It's like
It's just a big sword swinging in a circle for all of the moves.
and it just kind of catches a lot. Like you don't have to choose. You can be like, okay, it's front. Let's do a back air this time. But it looks like forward air, so since I don't know, it's weird.
Just to interject a little bit, thank you everyone for their patience, by the way, for viewers, because there's been a couple of little technical things going on in the stream room right now. They're just getting those fixed right now,
Yep.
ironed out a little bit.
Yeah.
So
And shout outs again. Remember we were talking about to our production team, the ability to hop in on the fly to just solve for whatever issue is what makes a production team the goats that they are. And
They're
like
the
being able to-
cogs that run this machine.
Yeah,
Straight
they
up.
really are the cogs, and it's like it's at an event like this. It's at every major that you watch. You know, even like the Genesis and all of those, the giant teams, down to the locals. Like if not for them, you all sitting at home on your phones, on your PCs, or if any of you watch on Xbox or
This
something.
would just be a house tournament.
Shout out
if
to
you're on your Switch,
shout out to
on
the people watching
Twitch app,
this
If
on
you're watching
Twitch
on your
or
PSP,
Xbox.
your 3DS
on your
internet
Nintendo
before that
Lite.
goes out, by the way.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
it's
just
just
shout out
like,
to PSP, by the way. Yeah.
dude, that thing.
That
I
used to be
actually
cool.
always kind of wanted one when I was growing up.
PSPs were cool. They were like actually the first ever handheld I had that was like, whoa, this is like actually legit nice looking 3D in a handheld format.
Yeah, but then my argument was, but does it have like Golden Sun? I don't think
It
so.
does not.
No.
Game
you
Boy
know,
Advance
smoking
definitely.
PSP pack, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, I actually had a hacked PSP where I could put anything on there.
Oh,
Nintendo,
right.
sir, this
The
this is
ROMs.
incriminating evidence, sir. This is incriminating.
Yeah, no, you could have
911.
those.
But like, I literally had Mario Kart like on the DS. I had all the Pokemons on my PSP. I had like freaking Dynasty Wars. I played the hell out of that.
Everything.
Everything. Like
Shout out
Dynasty
to
Warriors is hype. By the way.
Shout out to Dynasty Warriors. that
Fossil
series.
Fighters. Fossil Fighters is one of my top 10 games of all time. It's Pokemon, but you're fighting with dinosaurs, and for some reason there's like wind dinosaurs and stuff like that.
No, dude,
Incredibly
I
good.
had the Mom, can we have Fossil Fighters? She's
Yeah.
like, no, we have it at home, and it was this game called Dinosaur King.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Oh, look at all right. Shout outs. Look at this. Look at Ludo. Look how much better illuminated. So now the arc, it's
he's
no
alive.
longer the villain hero arc. It's now just they're both heroes and they're both fighting for their own respective causes.
But no one's playing hero.
But no one is playing hero. No heroes here.
True.
Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on your perspective.
I
Alright.
really want to smoke with here. But right now, we're going back to Small Battlefield and Fizzmint. Really? Oh,
you
getting the
can't spot
Busters
dodge.
F smash.
You just
No,
can't
that's
spot
definitely
dodge
that's
that.
definitely like he saw a book in Jared's entire like chapter. He's like,
Yeah, that move
we'll just
is,
take a little bit of that.
and trying to use those stubby little F tilts. All right, give me that shield grab. Here's not able to extend the ladder. Unfortunate, definitely.
Fizzmint's doing a really good job of just keeping taking stage control with those giant hitboxes.
Yeah.
And just doing whatever he wants to him. And getting the backslash, pulling that out.
Oh my god, well, he went really deep
Really
to that.
deep.
Of
That
course,
was
jump art's going to
scary.
save him, but that smash art switch immediately into the throw. Actually, a pretty
Genius
good
flood,
option, yeah.
really good. Ludo just has really smart flood usage, both as a defensive and offensive option, keeping himself safe in that instance, and then as we saw last game, being able to actually take stocks with it.
Fizzmint's doing a really great job of just maintaining pressure. Not letting Ludo do much off there, but as I say this,
Uh-oh,
Ludo's
nice
getting a little
bait.
bit off of that.
Really nice weight there out of the shield stun, letting him land, going for the jab. Might have wanted to see a grab, but wants to also get that shield arc on.
True, very true. That down
Ooh,
air
gonna kill.
string, really good coming from Ludo. That's going to be a stock lead now. Better than what game one was looking like. But that is 135%. It can be taken, robbed away from him because that's what Shulk likes to do. Take your lunch money.
that's very true, and he has a lot of ways to take that lunch money. Let's just say Shulk does have connections when it comes to
Forward
arts
throw.
and crafts.
The smash art coming in and just being like, it doesn't matter if you get fared, you get forward throwed, it's coming for you, coming for your stock. And now 62% just on deck with a series of quick little slashes, because man, does that hurt.
I think.
Ooh, not yet. That jump out really did come in clutch because it changed his whole trajectory there out of that combo.
Now
right
just
now,
playing neutral.
Yeah, no, we're
speed
we're
art
sitting in
neutral with
center,
Shulk is scary.
Uh-oh.
Wow, the sour spot not hitting the sweep, but that's still
And
gonna be able
that
to
takes
kill.
the stock. That
Yeah, Mario has, you know,
what?
What?
Huh? I would like to know what that was right now.
Yeah, that was,
Shulk's counter actually sucks. Like, straight up, that was ass.
yeah, that was, uh-oh. A little in trouble, but no,
Oh,
just
there
to
we
be able
go.
to
The
get back.
backhand
Barely
hands.
getting back.
And actually not third-partying him off of the stock.
Yeah. Gotta look out for those Buster Blades. They are gonna do a crazy amount of damage.
You get hit by one, you get hit by a lot.
There we go, and a back air to boot. That's going to be trying to force the stock away. Down there just being a little too low from the kill zone.
Oh, nice jump. Being able to get rid of defense.
There
Oh,
we
just
go.
dead.
That will do it. A little bit of flood.
Scooping him out.
He got it.
Taking him to wild waves and saying you're gonna wave yourself right into the blast zone.
Guess what? You're gonna go on a free slide.
Yeah, he was like the counselor at the top of the rise. He's like, all right, get down there, kid. Down you go.
Just wait,
I
just
don't
wait,
want to
just
go.
wait.
And then he just push him down the slide.
Just wait, and go.
All right, on the count of 3, 1.
One push.
There we go. Using
Ludo
the
is
shield to his
doing
advantage
those
to get
ladder
a
combos that we
double
were
down
talking
air
about
into the
before.
up air, forcing him immediately into jump, just trying to get a different position. Oh, there we go. Eking out of center now, using speed art to keep the pressure alive.
Ludo has finally been getting those ladder combos that we were talking about earlier that he was struggling to get. But Fizzmint needs to get back into just throwing out those hitboxes and not letting Mario get in, because Mario needs to get in if Mario's going to do anything. And Ludo knows this.
Yeah, and Mario right now just getting swung out quite literally. These sword swings just keeping him at bay. The shield art just to try and get him away. That's going to be an up throw because that's just going to guarantee more percent. Unless you get an air dodge that's goaded like that.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that was a really
That
good
nair,
nair, though.
that nair
yeah,
is so
denying
fast,
another
yeah.
nair by nairing as fast as possible.
I really like the word nair. Really good shampoo. I would recommend it to everyone who has a lot of body hair. Shout out
Oh,
nair.
nice falling nair on there. Just getting a little tipper.
There we
Man.
go.
Not getting much yet, but let's see. This smash art might do some things.
Yep.
Yeah.
And just like
Calling the
that,
jump
that
option.
will take game 2. Little bit of a fist pump from Fizzmint. Let's see if he can
I
take
mean,
this
yeah,
set.
I'd be popping off every stock. I'm like, I'm
Ludo-
going to live just a
Ludo-
little
Ludo-
longer.
Ludo
Yeah,
with the,
every single time
Ludo
I
with
play
the
Ludo
ocean,
and I win
ocean
it-
spray. He's got that big old jug of cranberry juice.
Big old spray.
Big old spray.
Big old spray.
Spray. We got that big spray. If I'm playing Ludo and I win neutral once, I pop off every time because
Yeah, he's a neutral beast, definitely.
Yeah, you would do that.
he is a natural neutral.
Neutral, natural, neutral.
That
He's the
sounds
most
so
natural
unnatural.
neutral.
Yeah, to say off the tongue. Neutral, natural. He's natural and neutral. Neutral? Neutral.
The trash.
I like that one. Neutral. Sounds like something that you make in a lab and we'll never
Chemically
make it to
engineered
shelves. Yeah. Yeah, this will make sure that you don't age 20 years, but you will die in 5.
It's lit. Now here we go, opting to stay on small battlefield now.
I do kind of like this stage.
In it.
Oh, that was
This
he's
could
got his
kill!
number.
choice.
Not going to quite kill, but just the strategic waits for allowing him to land and then the re-grab. Really, really cool stuff there.
Yeah, if that was not a missed Monado art switch, I need to know the psychology on that because that was a lot of percent that you don't like to see at the start.
Well, he had grinded through his defense. His defense was literally just gone.
But to opt for smash art, though.
Let's see
Right.
if this speed can do much. I know that speed is very naturally grown from him, but he does have flood. That's scary as hell.
There we go.
Oh, nice
Good
defense
timing on
swap.
shield.
What can Fizz do here? Ludo needs to win neutral, and he does. Or he now have disadvantage.
All right, he's going to be able to make it back.
Yeah, good awareness. You know, just keep the jump because you know a flood's coming up. And when your recovery can be as limited when your arts aren't there, that's just good awareness coming from Fizzmint.
So again, Fizzmint is at definitely kill percentage. Getting it off of jump air, going deep as hell,
and
and
able to
grabbing
get
that back air.
air.
from
No
the
double
clutches
jump.
of
You're
nothing.
here to seal a fate for sure. Which is crazy because he was playing at such a deficit.
Oh,
now
nice
only
catch.
just met to be equal.
203%.
Shield art is broken as hell. You could be at 203 and Shulk will just be like, okay, you just punched me in the face. Give me another. I don't care. I'm hungry, man.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know why I was surprised he's busted. They're 0%.
literally, like Buster is kind of insane. It's kind of like a boxer taking off his gloves, you know, and putting on some brass with it too.
yeah, he's gonna come back with the brass gloves. Yeah.
Oh
you're
yeah,
right.
yeah. That's. Oh, that could be
Oh,
something
there we
right
go.
there.
The air dodge though, DIing out just enough time so you can get the air dodge.
The classic Mario. It is almost as true as the sun popping up in the morning.
Almost, not quite.
Not quite, you know.
You know those off days where the sun just doesn't show up, right? Yeah,
that
yeah,
happens,
yeah.
you know. Yeah.
Trust me, I saw it once.
Big trust. I used to live in Alaska. That's actually a lie.
Yeah.
I never did.
But you're right, that does happen up there.
I keep
Yeah.
it 99 because
months
sometimes
and months
I
of
could be lying.
darkness.
Yeah.
But here we
exactly.
have just more scrapping. Oh my gosh,
Oh.
going so hard to
But I
swing.
think he's
That's
dead.
dead
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, Fizz went really low with no jump art.
That was
the
so-
innate fear that is a funny forward aerial, right?
Yeah. That move is a big old fist of doom.
Oh my gosh,
okay.
getting swung across.
Keeps his cool, is able to recover, but I love the little cape option just coming out there.
I have a
Very, very
feeling we're
cute.
going to see a second one.
I hope so. Uh-oh.
There we go.
Ludo is
Oh
taking
my
him for a
gosh.
ride.
That down
Not
air.
it yet, but I was shaking in my little bootsies.
Yeah, with a
that
little
could've
assistance
killed.
from that
Yeah.
jump art, it's like he's going very high. Ooh, really good air slash though, keeping him at bay. Now going into the center, rushing him down with that speed art.
Just
the smashes
running
in play.
straight at him. Saying,
There we go.
Okay.
Right now, I mean,
Needs to make this deficit up. 125% is quite a bit.
it
but-
is a mountain out of a molehill, that's for sure. But again, moles can dig a lot more. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen here. I mean, now he has that speed art. If he gets a win in neutral, I mean, who knows?
Definitely needs to.
Oh, wait.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
Okay, still, for a second I thought he didn't have his jump, but he's fine.
Right now, we have that Buster Posey art on deck right now, seeing what he can get. That will not kill yet.
Yeah, not quite yet, not from center.
But good awareness on Ludo to have his back facing it so he knows to grab in case of a mix-up.
That was actually
Shield
really good
backslash.
mix from Shield.
The rolls, the
Almost
dancing around
killing.
each other's options. There we
Uh-oh.
go.
That's
Really
shield
strong
art.
fair dash attack.
Oh, he's going for the smash attack. He's going for the
Oh, he did it!
That's it!
God.
Fizzmint on! Going through
Fizzmint.
losers, 3-0, Fizzmint wins. Yeehaw, EWA. Shout out to Aloha for giving us that.